All right, and to finish this out, we have head coach Seb Hines. Seb, hard-fought point here. Just kind of walk us through your initial thoughts following the final whistle.
Like you said, hard fought point. We showed a lot of character towards the end. It's never easy to go 2 goals down in a game, especially in this league. And so, I can't fault the players and their attitude. And towards the end, you're looking at a lot of young players stepping up in that environment, which is tough to not only get the goal, but then to see the game out and get a really important point for us moving forward.
And of those young players, obviously Summer scored and got her first goal. What is it like to see a player that worked so hard, maybe in the offseason, the preseason, to get rewarded like that? And just kind of talk about Summer's performance.
Yeah, absolutely. Summer, like you said, has put the effort in over the off season. She's had moments in pre-season where she's had to come in and make a difference, and today she did exactly what we would ask from her. Her effort, even her tenacity defending, and it's not something that she's probably comfortable in. But to get the goal and get the equalising goal late on in the game, shows her worth and what we need for us to move forward.
And you're talking about, we talk about this team, and you look at last year, and those maybe tough results at the end of those games compared to tonight. What's that like as a coach to kind of see that team be able to see the game through and earn the point?
It's the evolution of us. You go back to last year when we were the team that was giving up those late goals and getting nothing out of the game. And I think, it's a really important step in the right direction for us to score late on with 10 players away from home. Like I said, it's a really vital point, and it shows the character and the personality of the team and the togetherness of the team in these tough situations and scenarios for us. So, yeah, really pleased with the performance. Like I said, disappointing to go 2 goals down in order for us to wake up and be our true selves. But again, it's a really good, confidence booster.
We'll go to the Zoom. Michael Citro.
Hey, Seb. Thanks for your time. I'm curious. This performance was pretty complete today for the Pride, but maybe one little source of concern for you, some of those long diagonals that were able to sort of open up the back line a little bit. How do you address that going forward?
Yeah, listen, we're not going to be faultless. There's going to be a few mistakes here and there. And it's players playing out of position also. Kylie's had to fill in at left side centre back. Kerry Bella's had to move into left back. And so everything that we've done last year and been a tight unit, with the injury to Rafa, we've had to shift a few players. So it's going to take time. It's going to take a couple of games for them to gel and get an understanding. But, for it to be our first game and, away from home, I'm very pleased with what they did. And, yeah, we'll address it when we do film, when we get back to Orlando, and hopefully those big diagonals getting cut out at source, and we can possess the ball and look after the ball and value the ball a little bit more in our next game.
Citro, go ahead. You have another one?
Yeah. On the plus side, Seb, I think you guys rebuilt the midfield, and in this game, Louisville was forced to bypass that midfield. That's got to feel good going into this game, knowing that an area of concern that you guys addressed in the offseason was an area of strength at times today.
Yeah, I think at times we played some really good football. We played, from back to front by using our midfield, got in some really good spaces. I think, an area we can improve on is that final pass, that killer pass to get more success. I think the goal that we scored, the first goal, epitomises what we're trying to do here and build from here. And so the midfield played a vital part in that. We had Adri as a 9, and she was dropping down and adding another player in the middle. And so I think the more the team can gel and get to know each other, again, Adri was away in Gold Cup with Brazil, and she only got back a couple of days ago. And so how we integrate her with the team, is probably only a third day with the team. And so it's going to take time, but you can see that is coming together nicely, and we're encouraging them and giving them the confidence to go out there and play and dictate play. And I thought at times we really did that. And just looking back, I think we just need to be a little bit more lethal in that final third, get more shots off, maybe crosses, build our attacks a little bit more, and get more success in front of goal.
Go ahead, Citro, one more.
Yeah, you mentioned Kylie, and you know, her and Carrie took some turns going forward, so there was a little bit of shifting around back there, and now you of course lost Kylie for the next game with the second yellow, which had to be frustrating for you as a coach, seeing that, you know, some of the fouls after the yellow that DeMello and Flint got, based on what was looking like a pretty innocuous clip for that second yellow for Kylie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and talk about referee decisions.
Understood.
You know, we have to be adaptable. The ref made a decision, and I think what it showed was the character of the team, to stick by. And, you know, like you said, we had to shift a few players, but the players who came on made an impact. And towards the end, they did their best to keep the ball out of the goal to get a well-fought point at the end. So I'm pleased with the performance and the attitude of the players to come into a tough environment with, you know, things that have gone against you, and come at the end of it to earn a point.
We will go ahead and wrap up with Luis Carlos Pineda.
How you doing, Seb? I wanted to ask you on the immediate impact the substitutes had. Celia, Summer Yates, obviously, Amanda Allen, Ali Lemos. How big is that, and how do you take that to the home opener coming up against Angel City?
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, they made an impact straight away in tough circumstances. Again, we had to shift a few things around to stay competitive and try and get that second goal that we needed. And, you know, I'm really pleased that, you know, a lot of those players are young, inexperienced. You know, Ali Lemos making a debut today with down 10 players, down to a goal away from home. It's not an easy circumstance to come on, but I thought she did brilliant. And Summer to get a goal, like we talked about earlier, you know, well deserved. She's put the work in this off season, and I'm pleased that she got her reward with the equalising goal. So really pleased with them. Obviously, Celia coming on and solidifying the back. Brie Martinez, also a young player, coming in and making a difference. And then Amanda Allen getting the assist also, another young player. So we're really pleased with how the team is evolving and moving in the right direction. And it's, like I said in a lot of other interviews, it's the whole roster that's going to have to contribute for us to get what we want at the end of the year.